What made the tough gym teacher cry in front of 30 students? Coach Mosley was the toughest teacher at my school. Former Marine. Made kids do push-ups for looking at him wrong. Never smiled. Never showed weakness. That's why when he started crying during Danica's presentation, all 30 of us froze. It was Veterans Day, and Mrs. Riley had assigned presentations about military service. Most kids just read Wikipedia articles about World War II, but Danica went deeper. This is about the forgotten soldiers, she said, clicking to her first slide. Coach Mosley was leaning against the wall like always with his arms crossed. He didn't care about academic presentations. Danica's next slide showed Arlington Cemetery. Every white stone represents someone's child. Coach shifted his weight. In 2009, Private Daniel Mosley was killed in Afghanistan by an IED. Coach's arms dropped. Danica clicked to the next slide. It was a young soldier's official portrait. He looked exactly like Coach Mosley, but 20 years younger. Private Mosley was 19. He joined straight out of high school. His father was also a Marine who served in Desert Storm. The room was dead silent. We all stared at Coach. Danny was on his second tour when his vehicle hit an explosive. He was bringing medical supplies to a village. Coach's hands were shaking. Danica didn't know. She couldn't have known. She'd just picked a random soldier from Pennsylvania for her report. He left behind his parents, Frank and Linda Mosley. His father was a high school gym teacher. That's when Coach broke, tears running down his face. This man who made us run laps in the rain was sobbing silently against the wall. Mrs. O'Reilly stood up. Danica, maybe we should... It's okay, Coach said. His voice was rough. Keep going. Danica looked confused, but continued. Private Mosley saved 3 people in his unit. He pushed them out of the vehicle before the secondary explosion. She clicked to the next slide. It was a photo from Danny's funeral. Coach Mosley in dress blues holding a folded flag. The photo Danica had found on some memorial website. His father said Danny died doing what he taught him, protecting others. Coach walked out, just left the room. We heard him in the hallway punching a locker. Danica went white. Did I do something wrong? Mrs. Riley put her hand on Danica's shoulder. You didn't know, honey. Know what? That's Coach Mosley's son. Danica started crying. I just picked a random name from the memorial site. I wanted to make it personal instead of just statistics. You did nothing wrong. We all sat there in silence. The toughest man in school had just crumbled in front of us because a 14-year-old accidentally picked his dead son for a report. Jason, who Coach had given detention to yesterday, stood up. We should do something. Like what? Someone asked. I don't know. Something. The next day, we all wore yellow ribbons. Danny's unit color. Coach noticed but didn't say anything. Danica tried to apologize. Coach stopped her. You honored my son. Most people forgot he existed. You made him real again for 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. Don't be. You reminded me why he died. To protect kids like you. After that, Coach was different. Still tough, but human. He kept Danica's presentation. Asked her for a copy. Sometimes we'd catch him watching it on his phone during lunch. He started a memorial wall in the gym. Pictures of students' family members who served. Danny's picture was in the center. Danica felt guilty for months, but Coach thanked her every Veterans Day. You gave me permission to grieve publicly, he told her at graduation. I'd been holding it in for 9 years. The presentation was supposed to be about veterans. It ended up being about how even the toughest people carry invisible wounds. Coach retired last year. In his final speech, he said the hardest thing about losing Danny wasn't the grief. It was pretending to be strong when he felt broken.